back to Bungo Stray Dogs, episode 9. I should just start this by barking. Welcome back to Bungo Stray Dogs. Well, last time we had some female characters, which I appreciated. We had Dr. Yoshino, who was accompanying Atsushi on this little mission, and then there was also Izumi Kyoka. Let me check my notes again. Izumi Kyoka, who was had basically been used for her power all this time, and then she was like, I don't want people to die because of me, and tried to end her own life, and then but like Atsushi saved her, and I'm really happy about that. I wonder if we're gonna you know, have her help out with some stuff right now or something. I don't know, but anyway, I'm excited because I feel like the show is, you know, gonna be kicking into it more and more, and I just feel like the comments that I have been getting about this show. By the way, I want to say again, thank you, Bungo Stray Dogs commenters, you've been very nice and supportive. Please keep supporting the videos. I know you've been doing it, so just keep it up. Keep commenting on them. Keep liking the video. Even if your comments are just like, I love this series or something, that's fine. That's a great comment. That's wonderful. So you don't have to think of anything super useful, but it all helps. But based on the comments that I've gotten for this series, a lot of the comments tend to be like, even though I'm already, you know, at the point I'm posting this episode, I'm 8 episodes into, you know, posting these videos, or 7 to 8 episodes in on YouTube, and the comments tend to be like, oh man, you're gonna love this show when it gets into it, you know, like there seems to be a lot of like implying that the show hasn't even really started properly yet, you know, like that, not necessarily that there's going to be like a big event that changes it, but rather just that like this is really like known as a lot of setup, you know. It feels like that vibe to me. People, I don't think people have explicitly said that, but just the way people are commenting about the show just like implies to me that like they don't even consider this as we're into the main part of the show yet. And so that's good news for me because I'm really enjoying the show, but like I also, you know, I want to know like at what point am I gonna like go a level deeper into being attached to the show, and it may never happen. I'll set expectations, you know. Sometimes shows can be really good and they just don't hit as well for me. But like the good thing is when I watch stuff, I don't watch stuff waiting for the media to impress me. I watch stuff like looking for things to be impressed by the media. So what that means is I tend to come out of watching almost anything with a positive outlook, because I don't go like, oh, I don't like how they do that or that or that. Like I don't tend to do that as often. I tend to go into it and then like come out of it and go like, well, I'll tell you what I liked about that. I liked this and I liked this. I feel like that's a way better way to engage with media. So like, and this show so far has been pretty great and has been doing a lot of like, even if it hasn't been like 100% mind-blowing, there's like always in every episode there's been at least 1 or 2 things that I'm like, whoa, that was really cool, and that was really cool. I really liked the way they did that. So yeah, there's lots of potential for this series. So let's jump into the next episode. If you want to get early access and full-length reactions, that's on my Patreon account down in the description below. You can get next week's episode of Bungo Stray Dogs on there right now, as well as you get early episodes of Naruto. You get 10 episodes ahead on Naruto. You get my full-length reactions for everything. You get exclusive videos, lots of other great stuff. So please go check out my Patreon account if you love this series, if you love any of my stuff, or if you just want to support me. I haven't told people, I haven't advertised this very much as well, but like I also have a trusted VIP tier. If you like pay, you know, extra money, you can like request an episode reaction from me. So you can be like, I want you to watch episode 1 of this isekai that I like or something. You could do that. And so I'm just mentioning that. I should mention that in more videos that people can do that so that they can go and check that out. Maybe I should make a little like banner that says that. Anyway, let's jump into this. This is Bungo Stray Dogs episode 9.
My name is
35
Kyoka.
people.
That girl is a lost cause.
What?
It seems that her roots as a heartless assassin run much deeper than you know.
She clearly wasn't heartless.
She's taken.
Jesus.
She accomplished too much too quickly. These gifts don't necessarily bring happiness to their wielders. You should know that better than most.
Yeah, that's why he'd relate to it more. So he'd care about her more.
Do you think we can question her?
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, I'm excited. Dun, 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 dun.
You're in the infirmary at the agency. How are you feeling?
She's staring at the roof right
You
now.
remember who I am, don't you?
Answer me, girl. Who is your superior?
Hey, Mr.
Is she
Kunakita.
able? Yeah, let me handle it.
Hachibanado's boiled tofu.
What?
Tofu.
It's good.
Oh, you were just.
Is that it?
You just want.
You want us to
want
get you
food.
some?
I'll talk.
Okay.
No problem. It's a deal. Let's go.
Aw, he's sweet.
You crazy?
What? Why is he crazy? Get her some fucking food. You need to get her food anyway. Can't starve her. Oh, is it really expensive?
More, please.
I'm not helping you pay.
Now then, is
She
there
just
anything I can
asked
bring
for the
you,
most
sir?
expensive tofu.
Just water.
It only follows orders that are heard through a phone.
Oh, okay.
This is the one they used. correct?
Interesting.
They were clearly very good at using your ability to their advantage.
That's so
No,
crazy.
I
What a
don't
weird
understand.
ability.
Who was manipulating Demon Snow through the phone?
A man called Octogawa.
I see.
What a cool scene they just showed there.
I'll go.
But if I do that, won't she be...
Yes. With a kill count of 35, she'll be put to death.
No, she's the
Even if she went
victim.
back,
But still...
what then? Will you try to save her?
Yeah, man.
A fugitive?
Well, I mean...
Listen.
It's not like she killed those people
I'm
just
not
feels
saying
bad
you
about it
shouldn't
now.
Sympathize with her situation,
She was made to kill those
but
people.
her misfortune may be more than you can handle. You only have room for one on your boat.
That
If you're overwhelmed,
That's kind of a good point.
You will be, and you'll both sink.
That's the best point he's made.
Why did Daza even bother to help me?
Aw.
Can't do a double suicide all on your own. Who don't wanna die
I think
all alone.
someone said that's a real song that he's singing, like it's an actual Japanese song or something.
Hello. When did you get here? Yes, it really brings back memories. I remember when you were just a rookie.
Your sins are
Superior, right?
Oh, Jesus.
even you aren't completely invincible. As long as I don't use my ability, you're vulnerable.
I was thinking
could
that.
hurt you.
Really? My new apprentice is superior to you in every way imaginable.
Oh my god.
I ate too much.
Yeah, just a bit. Good thing I had enough money.
And you'll both sink. Just take her to the police
Hey,
station.
is she gonna take
let
that
her know what you're
kid's
doing.
pork bun or whatever?
Well, where are we going?
I don't know.
Was
Let's
there
just hang out.
someplace you wanted to take me?
Oh, I suppose...
Somewhere free,
I
hopefully.
thought... I figured we could go wherever you wanted to go. There must
It'll be
a lot of places
expensive.
around here a girl your age would want to check out. Oh, a couple spot. Like a date.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Like a date.
Mm-hmm.
A date with you.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
I mean, yeah, why would you phrase it like that?
Let's go.
Oh.
Where are we going? Is it gonna cost him money?
Whoa.
A stadium?
That's a giant baseball arena.
Are they gonna watch a
Oklahoma
baseball game?
Stadium.
Oh, really?
That'd be awesome.
I've seen it on a map.
No, they're just
This
looking
is
at it.
Yokohama's
They're just doing
Memorial
sightseeing.
Hall, the Museum of Cultural History.
Wow. The red brick warehouse,
This
right?
place has the best crepes.
Let me have a bite.
Crepes? Oh my god, you gotta buy her a crepe.
Delicious.
They've been walking around, now she's hungry again.
It wasn't on the map.
Aww.
I
Yeah,
wanna
it's a little
try it.
pop-up spot.
Crepes sound good.
That's cute. Aww. Doing crane games.
I finally
She got a
the
toy.
plushie that I wanted.
That's really cute. Aww. This is really nice, and it's gonna lead to her getting shot in the head or something at the end of the episode. Fuck you.
There's just one more place.
I'm so angry in preparation for what they might do.
We're here.
Oh, she's gonna turn herself in.
Today's been more than enough fun.
Oh.
It really should have ended.
You turn yourself in, you'll
Be sentenced to death.
Oh.
35 people have died because of me.
But you were a
It's sin that I'm
victim.
still alive.
Oh!
Execute.
Akutagawa? Oh my god.
Not after fulfilling your mission.
Jeez. Oh my god. Yeah,
I
great
finally
job,
got
cops.
the plushie that I want. Your whereabouts and every action you make are known to us.
Fucking hell. Shit, man.
Let's go home.
Fuck you, Akutagawa. Oh my god.
We have to do something to help him. Do we really? Why is that?
Is Naomi gonna do something? They're showing her for a long
Captured
time.
Sounds like a personal matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
We're not exactly his foster family.
You shouldn't be the ones to take action.
But Mr. Kunakita.
Who should be? Naomi?
Guess we should inform the police then?
If they knew he worked here, we would certainly take a hit.
So he's got no one.
Capable of coming to an agreement by yourselves.
Uh-huh.
So instead of going on with the ifs, ands, or buts, I just went and asked him for
Yes, thank you.
President.
Please forgive me. Information on the
Our
situation.
plans have changed.
Yes.
Listen up, all of you. Member has been abducted. The current project
Good.
will be suspended until he has been returned
That's
to us safe
right.
and sound.
Good shit.
Suspended?
What shall we do about
Well
the
done,
incident,
Naomi.
sir?
Find it.
One of our own is in danger.
Yes.
He needs help. Are you telling me that there can be any better reasoning than that?
Exactly. Hell yeah, dude. I like the director.
Understood.
And I like Naomi too when she's not lusting. I like her a lot when she's not like that.
Plotting as usual, are we?
I know that voice.
Uh-oh.
Well, this
Nakahara
sure is a wonderful
Chuya.
sight.
Still the same old Chuya.
What's that mean?
I've always had a question. Where exactly do you get all your tacky hats?
Say what you want, Snake. I bet
He's
you're
got an interesting
still obsessing
design.
over committing suicide. So out with it. What's your play here?
Clearly, it was to be caught and killed. So far, I've half succeeded.
Reckless bit. You toyed with me. But now,
Oh. Was that his
I
ability?
can give you my gratitude for all
Or
of that
did he just
with
kick?
interest. I have no idea what you're plotting.
Huh?
But I want to fight you, does I?
Okay.
I want to.
Is this how he's gonna
You could've
escape?
Escaped any time.
Oh.
You really thought you could stop me? You must be joking.
Damn.
Turn of events.
Okay, so he could have escaped if he wanted, but now he's
Scan
kind of
all
being forced to
security footage
escape.
in the city from the past 6 hours.
Well, okay. But the president won't be happy with you.
I mean, can't you help us find Atsushi?
Never mind.
Super detective. Oh?
Too late. They
You-
beat us to it.
Oh, really?
What's
Them up.
Jesus.
Dead.
Oh, that's fucked.
Now that our only lead was snuffed out, what next?
God, Akutagawa's brutal. Rambo, get up and do your job. We know you can solve this in 3 seconds.
I'll give you something if you can bring him back safely.
A hand
Like
job?
what, a bonus?
If you go, I'll give you praise.
Praise.
Why didn't you say so in the first place? Let's do it.
That's a good director. He knows his employees.
Ultra deduction.
All right. I like that they still do the effects, even though now we know it's not a real ability.
The boat's traveling at 20 knots, making its way toward the open sea. Atsushi's alive.
Okay, good.
For now, at least.
It's the agency's high-speed boat.
Cool.
Bring him back no matter what.
Yes. The director
Understood.
is awesome. If he ends up being a traitor in the future or
I will
something,
retrieve Atsushi
I'll be very
Nakajima.
angry.
You and me, kid.
Damn. All right, nice episode. I liked that. I liked that a lot. I really liked the Kyoka like the Kyoka stuff, because like the way that I think about it, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but the way that I think about it is like, isn't her situation that she has this ability, and the ability can be activated by phone. So there's Mafia basically kidnapped her, like basically, you know, kept her in there under their thumb. And it's not even like, it's not only that they are like, you know, forcing her under threat of, you know, under duress to kill these people. Like that on its own is, you know, her not doing it of her own free will. But they're not only doing that, they're actually like activating her ability. It's, to me, the equivalent of if they were to drug her and then like grab her arms and use her arms to stab people. Like, yeah, at that point, I think there's like no blame for her. I know the guilt she feels, I understand. I completely get that. Like in her mind, she's like, if I didn't exist, those people would still be alive. The guilt is understandable. Like the guilt she feels. The guilt that she has though, like the idea of like, well, we should just, you know, hand her over to the police. Like, what? That, I mean, no, I'm not saying what as in I don't understand Kunihida's position, because I will talk about that in a second. But I am saying like that is so far from sensible to me, because this is like a girl who's like just as much of a victim as anyone else is, and I think not enough characters are saying to her like, hey, you know, you didn't kill those people, right? Like that wasn't you. That's someone who's talking over the phone. Atsushi is at least trying, and I'm liking Atsushi more in these latest couple episodes than I have for the entire series. Now the thing that Kunihida did say that I understand, and I mean something that's interesting as well. Before I get to the Kunihida thing, I'm sorry, I keep teasing it. I'm keeping you sticking around for the entire discussion by coming up next is me talking about this. But it is something in this series. I think they're trying to like drive home the idea that these characters are lovable, but they're not just like purely good, you know, characters. Like they're not just like, oh, we're gonna do the right thing because it's the right thing. That's not really their MO, you know. They all are like kind of almost pragmatic, a lot of them, you know, and so like I think they're really trying to drive that point home by going like, look, when Atsushi has been taken and kidnapped, like they don't all just jump to helping him out right away. They're like, oh well, we have work, and you know, this job is a tough job anyway, like we might just have to take the L on that one. Which is really fucked up, but like that's kind of like we get to kind of see into how a lot of them think, you know. So like because of that, I think it's important to acknowledge that at front they're not trying to make these characters incredibly nice. Even if we like them, it doesn't mean they're kind characters. So Kunihida, his position on it, I think like it only made sense to me when he said that line of like, your boat only carries one, or whatever it was, right? He's saying, he said to him, like, I don't think you are wrong for empathizing with her. I just think you shouldn't do this. And I do sort of get that, because like, I think that is something that is kind of true. Like in a way, you know, this happens, I feel like, with like romantic relationships, where it's like someone will, and not even just romantic relationships, sometimes this is friendships as well. Like let's do it in terms of friendships, because I think it'll be easier to relate to. Like sometimes you have a friend that you really, really care about, and they are struggling through some like pretty heavy stuff. And like you will just do everything you can to constantly be like helping them and trying to like pull them out of that pit or whatever. And the thing is, like, if you are not prepared to do that, if you are not like emotionally stable enough to be able to continuously pull that person out of the pit, then like it's really difficult you know, like what's going to happen then is you're likely going to fall into a spiral, and then you're both just going to spiral, and it's probably going to get worse. And it's a situation that does happen. In the past, and it's really sad because like obviously I think we should be there for our friends, and like when people, you know, reach out to me for help, I do help them, and I also do help people who don't reach out to me. So I'm not saying don't reach out to people who need your help. Absolutely reach out to people who need your help. But I think also you have to find the line. This is just my thought on the situation. You have to find the line that you can handle based on your situation. And sometimes like deeply empathetic people also have serious problems of their own that they're having to deal with. And when that's the case, like they take on too much weight for them, and it makes them spiral as well. You know, because like if I'm struggling with my own issues, and then I'm also like, and also my friend, you know, Kimberly is having these problems with her parents as well, and like, oh my god, she's probably so sad right now, she's probably crying right now about her parents or whatever, right? Like, and you start to think about that too deeply, then you're making yourself way worse, you know. In the past, there have been times where I've been like, my friend is struggling right now, I have helped them as much as I can. I have like, I've given them my support. I've made sure that they, you know, I've comforted them as much as I can. I've helped them feel better. I've spent time with them, right? I've done everything that I can. I haven't solved their problem, obviously. And right now they're not in a great state, but I just need to be okay with being happy. You know, like I need to be fine with the fact that I'm going to go and watch anime and have a good time. I have to be okay with the fact that I'm about to go out and go spend time with my other friends and enjoy myself and not think about them for a while. And I have to be okay with that, because otherwise I am going to make myself spiral because I care too much about my friend, you know? And I think that's a really hard thing to come to terms with. But I think that's also important for us to do for ourselves sometimes. Because you need to take care of yourself. You need to. Like more than literally anything else in the world, unfortunately. And I mean, it's, in a way it is by the definition of the word selfish. But like you can't help anyone else until you take care of yourself. Otherwise you're not doing anyone any favors. Yourself is more important than anything. Once you've gotten yourself to a happy, stable place, share that love. Share it with everyone you can, you know? And so I think in that way, like, Atsushi is in a tough place. What I think Kunikita is not getting, what I think makes him wrong in this situation, first thing that makes him wrong is, okay, motherfucker, my boat only carries one? Well, then you get a boat for her. You figure it out. No one else is doing this shit. Like, find someone who will do it, and then I can take it off my plate, you know? That's one thing that I could rebut to him with. But the other thing is, like, is that, like, I think he's not taking into account the fact that, like, Atsushi seems to me like he's searching for a purpose, you know? I mean, I think in this episode he was sort of thinking about, like, well, if it's not worth it to save another person, why does I save me? I think that was kind of a thing that he was going through. But, like, even just, like, he has found himself to be useless. He has thought that he doesn't deserve to be living, doesn't deserve to be around, whatever, right? He needs a purpose. And sometimes, like, I feel like him helping out Izumi is a purpose. That's something that could help him with his major problems that he's dealing with, you know? And I think that maybe what Kunikita is not understanding is that, like, that he has these deep-seated issues, but these deep-seated issues are about the fact that he's feeling useless. And he finally might have found something that could make him feel useful, and Kunikita's like, stay away from that, you know? So I that's my read of the situation. Now, I do think I probably have a somewhat shallow understanding of a lot of these characters. But, like, you know, sometimes, you know, when you're doing character analysis, just take wide swings. I gotta do discussions at the end of every video anyway. I gotta talk about something. Might as well take wide swings at what I think these characters are like, and then be pleasantly or sadly surprised when it doesn't turn out, they don't turn out to be how I think they're gonna be. But I think my favorite part of the episode was the bit where they're all discussing like what they're gonna do with Atsushi, and you know, Kunichiro, is that what his name is? Junichiro was saying that he wants to save him, but he wasn't like being very assertive about it. And he was like, oh, well, isn't he one of us? Shouldn't we help him or whatever? And then everyone else was like, no, fuck him. Like, I mean, you know, he's a good guy, but we've got a lot of stuff on our plate right now. And that whole thing was happening. And then Naomi, like, just stands up and is like, nah, you know what? I'm just going to go right to the top. I really appreciate that she's just like, you know who will solve this? The director. He'll cut right through this, you know? And, like, it's like, I think Naomi was like, I like Atsushi and I want to save him, and there's only one person in this building that's going to get that done. So let's go to the person directly. And I really appreciate that, like, no bullshit kind of attitude, you know? It's great. It's great. It's great. It makes me, like, want Naomi to be a bigger part of the show, as long as she doesn't keep lusting over her brother or whatever she does. I've already, like, blocked it mostly out of my mind, but as long as she doesn't keep doing that over and over again, I would love for her to be in the show way more often, because I loved her attitude in that situation. It was great. Anyway, that's Bungo Stray Dogs, episode 9. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.